Brought to you by Double Quick, Keisha Caldwell Bankruptcy Express, Hometown Pharmacy in Hazard, Mountain Health Alliance, TPBT Bancorp, Primary Care Centers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Whitesburg, and Heidi Hoffensberger Law.
Good evening and welcome, Hometown 24 fans, to the 54th District Championship game here at a packed historic Memorial Gym. Tonight's game is proudly sponsored by the Bank of Hyman and features the visiting Commodores of Perry County Central with a record of 16-12, taking on the Bulldogs of Hazard with a record of 22-9. I'm Tim Sloan, and joining me for tonight's contest is Jeremiah Melton. Jeremiah, how you see this game come along tonight?
Well, due to the previous two games that we've seen played between these two teams this year, I think both of them were within 10, 15 points. Second game a lot tighter than the first.
Who are some of the players that we can tell our fans that they need to watch out for both of these teams? Who to be on the lookout?
I think everybody in the 14th region knows Seth Cottle. Outside of Seth Cottle, I think Trace Kincaid and then Talon Osborne will probably be the X factor for Hazard. Games he plays good, they usually win.
All right, what about for the Doors?
For the Commodores, of course, everybody in the region knows this name as well, Dalton Combs, number 2. And then, of course, Nick Prater, got lots of length, can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. And then I think the X factor for them is going to be Jaden Hacker.
Jaden Hacker?
Yep, junior that transferred over from Leslie County over the summer.
Yeah, that is very interesting. Of course, I haven't got a chance to get around to see a whole lot of action myself this year, but I have seen a few games on our Hometown 24 channel.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to be here. Looking forward to this one. It's going to be a great one, guys. Let's take a break, and we'll be back. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be right back.
Did you know that Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of leading rural health provider in Kentucky? In addition, Primary Care is the 3rd largest rural health system in the nation and the 4th largest employer in Perry County. For 20 years, the top quality health care has been in your backyard and continues to grow. Call today to schedule an appointment at any of our locations in Hazard, Hindman, Vico, Hyden, and now open in Whitesburg. Walk-ins are always welcome. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, 439-1300.
This is News 12.
Since 1985, Hometown 24 has been serving this community with local programming produced by local people.
Hornet's going to air it out. He's got a man out here. Linden caught it to 45.
Using the latest video technology to bring you the news, sports, and local events that matter to you.
First on your Hometown News tonight.
I'm Harold Mullins, and thanks for joining us.
40 years is a long time in Eastern Kentucky. Here's to 40 more.
For over a century, Bank of Hindman has proudly served Knott County and the surrounding communities. They're your hometown bank, built on trust, service, and a commitment to their neighbors. With online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposit, they blend today's convenience with the personal service you've always known. Visit them on the Hindman Bypass or at the Holly Hills Shopping Center. Bank of Hindman, where tradition and trust still matter.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
TVS Mobile is here. Mobile service from the broadband provider you already know and trust. Powered by the nation's most reliable network. TVS is your #1 choice when you need to stay connected. With mobile plans to suit any budget and any situation, and phones from your most trusted brands. Go to tgtvsmobile.com today and see how TVS can keep you connected. The choice is yours. The time is now. TVS Mobile.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
For over 100 years, Hayden Citizens Bank has been a community partner to Hayden and Leslie County. From the tens of thousands of dollars donated to our schools and local charities to the events we sponsor, with hundreds of volunteer hours from our employees. Hayden Citizens Bank is committed to this community because we've been here for over a century. Locally owned and locally operated, no other bank will work for the people of Hayden and Leslie County like Hayden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, everyone, to historic Memorial Gymnasium, and for this action-packed game getting ready to take place between these two crosstown rivalries. Jeremiah, tell us a little bit about what you think the Tim Short Auto Group's keys to the game will be for each team.
Oh, put me on the spot. Well, keys to the game for Perry, since they first out of the locker room here, I expect them to press and try to cause chaos. Get turnovers. They play their best basketball when they're causing chaos. They've got to.
I think I talked to Coach Hoskins a little bit earlier before the game, and he mentioned two things that he was really concerned about going into this. One is rebounding, and two was protecting the goal, and then a third would have been spacing. As far as his definition on some of this stuff. So
yeah, so that sounds good enough to me.
For Hazard? I spoke to Coach Huff too earlier, but I want to get your input, your take on it.
Well, for Hazard, I mean, the last 5 games of the regular season, they probably played the toughest schedule to prepare for the postseason. And, I mean, Seth Cottle, I think, probably averaged 29 a game over the last several games of the season.
Coach Huff, I spoke to Coach Huff, and of course some of his concerns were being more physical, and they have to defend. They have to value the ball and defend on the defensive end. Of course, I love this saying Coach Huff mentioned to me. He said, this is an action-packed game. Of course, it's crosstown rivalry, as I've mentioned. He said that the emotions could be high. He said, but he wanted his kids to know they've got to play with emotions, but don't play emotional. And I got to love that statement there by Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. As we get ready for the starting lineups.
We appreciate everybody tuning in. This is a packed house here. Takes me back to watching the games here back when I was in school.
District Tournament presented by Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky. Tonight's game features the Commodores of Perry County Central.
Perry County will be announced first.
Taking on the Bulldogs of Hazard. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game, featuring the visitors on the scoreboard, the Perry County Central
Perry County will be the visitors on the scoreboard. Guys, very excited. We got
guard number 2.
We got guard.
A senior.
Number 2, senior guard, Dalton Combs. Of course, you mentioned Dalton earlier.
Yeah, leading scorer for the Commodores.
Another guard.
Junior number 5, Jaden.
Junior guard number 5, Jaden Hacker.
Starting at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 12.
Junior guard number 12, Landon Miller.
At guard, a 6'2 senior, number 23.
Senior guard number 23, Mason Sumner. And finishing out the Commodores roster, number 24, sophomore forward Nick Crater. Perry County Central Commodores are coached by Shannon Hoskins, and they come into tonight's game 16-12. Now for your Bulldogs of Hazard.
And now for the Hazard Bulldogs. Starting at guard, a 6'5 senior, number 13.
A guard, 6'5 senior, number 13, Seth Cottle. At forward,
6'4 senior, number 1.
Senior, number 1, Talon Osborne.
At forward, a
forward,
senior, number 22.
Senior forward, number 22, Tucker Johnson.
6'3 senior.
Senior forward, number 10, Tucker Napier.
And a guard, a 6'2 junior, number 2.
Junior guard, number 2, Trace Kincaid.
The Bulldogs are coached by Casey Hunt. Tonight's officials, Mr. Benny Campbell.
Officials for tonight's game are Benny Campbell, Jimmy Cecil, and Ralph Fugit. Seen these guys come around the region a little bit, calling some games in different places.
Yeah.
Is being delivered to center court by Mr. Xander Baker.
Xander Baker's presenting the game ball.
Former Perry County Central student.
Delivers a lot of game balls at Perry Central.
That's awesome.
Special Sergeant.
I haven't had the honor or privilege to see this in action, so this is very, very special.
Yep, young man delivers a lot of game balls there at Perry County Central in their home games.
So, Jeremiah, we got Perry coming in as the visitors. This is their second time in this building. Of course, the tensions, the emotions are running high, especially for the Hazard seniors, because this will be their last game in Memorial Gym.
Yeah, we're
see. Moving on to the region next week. So here we go.
We'll see who can enlarge that rim earlier than later.
Dalton Combs with the ball, being pressured by Talon Osborne.
Hacker with it now.
Hacker back to Combs. Back to Prater.
Sumner to Prater.
Got a lot of movement. Hazard's in that man-to-man. They got lost.
Hacker with the basket. Jaden Hacker.
Yeah. Looked like Tucker Napier got tied up in a screen and couldn't get back to his man.
Cottle with the three.
Cottle doing what Cottle does there.
Yeah.
It's a nice shot.
Yeah, hard to believe they left him that wide open this early in the game.
Yeah, they've got to defend the three.
Sumner in the corner.
Miller to Sumner, looking for Miller again. Miller brings it back to the top. Prater with the ball now. Back to Miller. Back to Hacker. Nice drive. I think he may have forced that just a little.
Yeah. And Osborne goes
out. Talon Osborne with the slam. This can be a very emotional game. It's going to be back and forth. I think Perry Central's wanting to slow the pace of the game down some here. Oh, that was a nice shot by Combs. It just didn't fall. Osborne gets a chance to make it a three-point play.
Dalton Combs going to pick up his first foul.
On the Commodores, number 2, Combs, his first, team first.
His first, team first.
To shoot one.
And one for Osborne. Short. Hacker bringing the ball up for Purry. Miller now at the top of the key. Over to Hacker. Looking for Combs. Combs inside the paint.
Combs with a nice 8-foot shot. Just didn't go down.
Yep. Kincaid to Osborne.
Back to Osborne. Osborne in the paint. Out to Napier. Osborne drives. Kicks it back out.
Both teams doing a really good job of getting into the paint so far.
Yeah, I'm impressed that Purry went man-to-man here. He's out off the Commodores. Off the Bulldogs, I'm sorry. Hacker will bring the ball up for the Doors. Napier awaits him across the half-court line. Prater with the ball. Over to Sumner. Sumner to Hacker. Back to Prater. Mason Sumner with a big three-point goal there. It's a nice shot. Got offensive foul 22.
Number 22, Tucker Johnson, his first, team first.
Illegal screen. Hacker handling the ball.
Out to Combs. Combs looking, thinking about it. Kicks it to Sumner. Sumner short. Combs almost came up with it.
Sumner, a surprisingly really good three-point shooter on the season.
Yeah, there's some definitely good three-point shooters for both teams on the floor right now.
Yeah.
The young man bringing the ball up right now, being one of them. Napier with the ball. Looking, gets it to Tucker Johnson. Johnson down. I think that's Cottle. I couldn't see the number there for a second. Cottle over to Osborne. Osborne to Kincaid, and that's money.
On the mark.
That's money. You can't leave him that open. He'll take that all night.
Yeah. That one almost from the logo there.
Kincaid he's taken and made the most threes on the season for Hazard, coming in at 35% on the year.
And that's at a high volume of three-point shots.
Yeah, close to 300.
Prater with a nice jump shot.
With a nice jump shot. Yeah, he got a little friendly roll there on the rim.
Yep, he's got a nice soft touch for a big guy. Johnson, Napier, hands off to Cottle.
Got good defense there by Combs. Creating a kick out. Napier just short. Nice hustle on defense there.
Yeah, Kincaid, a really nice job tipping that ball away.
Let's see what Purry decides to run here from the inbounds. Hacker's the designated man to bring it across half court. Napier awaiting him. Sumner to Miller, back to Sumner. Prater trying to find Combs, gets it stolen. Nice drive. Nice drive there by Kincaid. He just missed the layup.
Hazard leading 10-7. Both coaches getting ready to go to the bench. A couple players ready to check in.
We're all knotted up at 10. That was Cottle driving the paint there. He was looking for a foul. None was called. Dalton Combs from back at Prairie Central.
First lead, I believe, for the Commodores here in this one.
It is. Johnson with the ball, looking inside for Osborne, and he finishes it.
Hacker with the foul.
That was on the Commodores, number 5, Hacker, his first, team second into the game for Hazard. Number 5,
Alan Osborne with another and-one opportunity.
And for the Commodores, number 1, Tyler Robinson. Osborne will have one shot.
Tyler Robinson, number 1, in for the Doors.
And Fullwood in for the Commodores.
Fullwood in for the Commodores.
Or Fullwood in for the Bulldogs, sorry.
Yeah. Well, this is my first basketball game, so I'm a little nervous. Oh, nice look by Robinson.
Good
Finding Prater going back door. Fullwood with the ball. Looking to get it to Osborne. Osborne to Kincaid.
2 threes on the game, I believe, for Kincaid.
Yeah, that's the young man you definitely want to keep an eye on up from out in three-point land.
Yeah, he's made 2. You got to face guard him at this point.
16-15 in a tight one here, guys.
Dalton Combs with a nice move. Shot just didn't foul.
Kincaid feeling it, wanting it.
Yeah, wanted that heat check.
Just rolled off the rim on him.
Sumner, the senior, nice job slowing it down and kind of calming everything down.
Yeah, back to Combs. Combs now guarded by Osborne.
Looking for that last shot of the first quarter.
Yeah, and you gotta like this call. They tried to take the lead in at the end of the first quarter here. It's about time to make a move here, guys. Combs drives, dishes. Prater just short.
At the end of 1, Hazard 16, Perry Central 15.
At the end of 1, Hazard 16, Commodores 15. We'll be right back after this break.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
TVS has made a commitment to bringing you the best channel lineups and most diverse video packages available. We are proud to introduce Broadband TV, our newest and most affordable video package yet. 48 of the most watched channels we offer, some new channels only available with this package, and over 300 of the best free ad-supported channels available, all for only $29.95.
Welcome back to Memorial Gym. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Hazard will have the ball to begin the second quarter.
Yeah, I'm trying to get our score book caught up here. Hazard's ball. We got Cottle bringing the ball up across the line. Look to Kincaid. Kincaid to Osborne. Osborne looking inside to Napier. Napier to Cottle. Cottle's looking to make a drive. Nice little 6-foot shot in the lane. Give him five for the night.
Prater brings the ball across the timeline now for the Commodores.
Over to Combs. Combs leading the offense. Sumner, big time three. That give him 2 on the night for 6. Cottle bringing the ball across the half-court line. Leading the offense here.
Fullwood with the ball.
Combs to Fullwood. All nice physical work going on inside the paint here, guys. Both these teams, there's no love lost between these two.
Slick spot on the floor, I think, caused that traveling.
Osborne found the wet spot, that's for sure. We're all knotted up at 18 here, guys. Prater back to Hacker. Hacker over to Robinson. Robinson to Hacker. These screens and stuff inside, guys, are getting very physical here between these two teams. And you like the fact that the officials are letting them play now. Combs just missed the 3. It's a good look. Looked like Cottle was looking for a foul on that one. The officials are letting them play, which is a good thing, guys. Is this pretty much the way these two teams played up and down during the season?
No. Hazard was able to kind of jump out early on the Commodores in their earlier meetings.
Well, I think that may be due to this tough stretch of games that the Doors played late in the season, as you mentioned earlier. Tucker Johnson with a nice jump hook. That reminds me of Akeem Olajuwon there just a little bit. With the glasses and the sky hook. Nice move by Hacker for 2. Nice layup off the glass. Cottle brings the ball across half court. Guarded by Dalton Combs. Nice block by Combs. Seth Cottle gets it back and doesn't faze him. He puts it in the basket. Even for this quarter. Seven for the game. Robinson lost the ball there. Went out off his heel. Number 14. Couch. And for the Doors. And number 11, Luke Combs, into the game for the Bulldogs. We got Seth Cottle with the ball now. Back out top. Napier.
Kincaid for
another 3. Give him 9 of 3 for 3 from three-point land. Prater with the ball now, looking. Back out to Combs. Combs looking to penetrate. Can't get it to go down. Big rebound here by Kincaid. Kincaid
Cottle all the way.
He finds Cottle in the paint. Cottle with a big basket there. This is a big 30-second time. Well, we'll keep it here, guys. That was a big time play right here. Good timeout by Prairie Central.
Yeah.
Feeling a little momentum shift. The Dogs came down the court and scored their last couple of trips.
Yeah, jumped out to a 7-point lead. Couple subs coming in for the Commodores. You got Josh Miller and Landon Miller both checking in now.
And those two young men have helped the Doors all season, doing a fine job for them.
Yeah, Josh Miller, a freshman, but a big body, gets on the glass and does a lot of rebounding for him.
Combs bringing the ball up. Tried to hit Miller in the paint. Kincaid over to Cottle. Cottle to Johnson. Johnson looking to make a move inside. Looking for that hook again, and he gets it off the glass. Big time move in the paint, guys.
They'll have another and one opportunity for Hazard. They're third of the game.
Johnson will have one shot.
Yeah, he made a nice move in there. Was looking for that sky hook and ended up hooking it up off the glass. Combs looking for Coach Hoskins' directions here.
Couch with the
ring the bell. Ring the bell.
The Couch.
Nothing like getting a sub going like hitting his first shot. Kincaid with the ball out top. Looking to run the offense, get it set up. Going inside, just missed. Had a good look. Over to Prater. Prater puts up the 14-footer.
Timeout, Hazard.
Another 30-second timeout. Commodores cut the lead to within 5 after Hazard stretched it out to 10.
And that's a great job by Prairie Central there, getting some fresh legs in there. And of course, you've seen the results by one of the Millers knocking down the three out here in the corner.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just want to stay close enough.
Yeah. Hazard plays 7. Commodores, I think, play about 9. So if they can keep the pressure on and kind of wire Hazard down toward the end, they got to stay close enough to take that shot at the end.
Cottle gives the ball back to Kincaid and letting him bring it up this time. Looking to set the offense up. Let's see what Coach Huff has drawn up on the offense out of the timeout. Tucker Johnson looked inside there.
Yeah, Johnson, got the freshman on him. Granted, the freshmen don't give up much size, but you would think he would try to post him.
Johnson's been a workhorse inside tonight. Kincaid up. Just misses. I think he kind of forced that one just a little bit there, Jamal.
Commodores working inside out.
Miller to Combs. Combs looking for the 10-footer. Count it.
Just a nice stop and pivot there by Combs to get that shot off. Last minute of the half.
This has been a quick-moving game, guys. Not a whole lot of fouls. Like I said, they've let them play. Osborne Cottle with the shot there. I'm losing numbers here.
Cottle looking for the foul there, but no foul given. Commodore's going to look for that last shot.
Not tonight. This game's been, it is proven to be everything it was built up to be coming in. Of course, the big crosstown rivalry. Miller holding out top. He's going to hold it. Look, the Doors are going to go for one here. And the crowd comes to their feet in anticipation of this play.
Nice hedge there by Johnson, but he's going to get called for the foul.
Johnson get called for that one.
Johnson, his second into the game.
Tucker Johnson hedging very aggressively there and picks up the foul.
You know, this kind of plays to Perry Central, gives them a chance for Coach Hoskins to tell his crew what he needs done here.
Yeah, Coach Hoskins bringing in Sumner, an extra three-point shooter there.
Looking to drive. That was Miller. Oh, Cottle almost pulled it down.
Yeah, it looked good from the side here.
Perry Central 27.
Well, the Bulldogs lead the Commodores 30-27 here at halftime. You got anything to add?
I think we'll go to break here, and we'll come back in a few moments and give our first half thoughts.
Here at Klutz Auto Sales in Hazard, Kentucky, we specialize in used vehicles, and we work with all types of credit. We're with you before and after the sale.
We stand behind every car we sell, ensuring that you drive away with confidence. We want you to be totally comfortable with your purchase because at Klutz Auto, you are the priority.
We've been your trusted dealer for 47 years. Visit us at Klutz Auto Sales across from Walmart on Highway 80. Call us at 606-439-5065.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
Tucked deep within the rolling hills and ancient ridgelines of the Appalachian Mountains, Eastern Kentucky is a place where heritage runs deep and community runs deeper. Known for its coal mining legacy, bluegrass traditions, and fiercely proud people, this region tells a story of resilience, creativity, and quiet beauty. I'm going to take you along with me as I visit some different counties of Eastern Kentucky and explore what all this amazing region has to offer. Hi, I'm Rebecca McCauley, and this is Bluegrass and Backroads.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Brought to you by Double Quick, Keisha Caldwell Bankruptcy Express, Hometown Pharmacy in Hazard, Mountain Health Alliance, TPBT Bancorp, Primary Care Centers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Whitesburg, and Heidi Hoffensberger Law.
Hi, my name is Heidi Hoffensberger from Hoffensberger Law Office.
Debt can feel overwhelming. The calls, the letters, the constant pressure, it's hard to see a way forward. You're not alone. The law office of Heidi Hoffensberger has helped countless people through their bankruptcy, giving them a fresh start and a chance to rebuild. Bankruptcy isn't the end.
The legal world can be a very, very difficult and complicated world, and I don't want that for my clients.
Call today and let Heidi help you with this new beginning. Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard is here to meet all your prescription and healthcare needs. Pharmacist Darren Smith and the experienced staff provide fast, reliable service with the professionalism you expect. With friendly service and a commitment to quality care, Hometown Pharmacy is proud to serve the Hazard community every day. Ask about their new app. Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard, quality care, professional service right here in your community.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Introducing WTVE TV Everywhere from TVS, the new way to watch your favorite shows, live channels, and on-demand content wherever you go. On your phone, your tablet, or your laptop, whether you're at home, on the road, or maybe somewhere you might not want to be. And the best news, TV Everywhere is already part of every TVS video plan. Sign up today for TVS and get access to your favorite content, including live college sports everywhere. Visit tvscable.com or call 606-785-3450.
When financial challenges threaten your future, you need clear guidance and proven solutions. Call Keisha Caldwell Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Trusted legal experience to help you take control. From stopping creditor actions to protecting your assets. Keisha and her staff deliver efficient, reliable representation focused on results. With flexible payment options, getting the help you need is more accessible than ever. Keisha Caldwell Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Professional service, practical solutions. The fresh start you deserve.
Welcome back, everyone, here to a packed house at the Memorial Gymnasium, where we have seen an exciting first half where the Bulldogs of Hazard lead the Commodores of Prairie Central 30-27. Jeremiah, anything surprising in that first half that you've seen for either team?
Board members support us as well.
Not really. A well-played half by both teams.
In the top 10.
Anything you think either team would want to see more of in the second half?
I think Hoskins would want to see somebody in front of Kincaid a little bit more often on those three-point shots.
Outside there for sure.
Just a quick update from our other partners over in Knott County. Knott Central leading the Letcher Central Lady Cougars 24-18 in the championship game over there. Looks like about a minute left in the half.
Now that's a big game. I've watched both of their previous games over there.
Yeah, so. and it was a lopsided on both parts.
Each team won at the other team's place, so it's a big game. Of course, it's bigger for Knott County going in, I feel like, in that game because the region for the girls is at Knott County. So. But anyway, getting back to our game here, this very exciting matchup. We've got Coach Huff's Bulldogs up 3. We've got in scoring for the first half. I'm just going to go with the overall scores. We have Cottle with 9. We've got Osborne with 6, Tucker Johnson with 4,
cheerleading squads are coming around. We are
and Kincaid with 9
donations for this family.
For the Prairie Central Commodores,
will be delivered tomorrow.
We have Combs with 8,
Independent Schools
Hacker with 4,
Combs. As the funeral services are held tomorrow,
Couch with 3,
well. Thank you so much.
Sumner with 6, and Prater with 6.
Now, what that tells me is that one of Purry's goals was to keep Cottle from beating them, considering he's only got 9 there in the first half.
Yeah, and he has done a great job of getting the ball across. Of course, that's just who he is. He brings the ball up the court, and he becomes that general in the half court.
Yeah.
And But they have done an excellent job defensively and keeping him off the scoreboard for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 9, so I mean, he's still within reach of his 21 average on the season.
He's within reach of that, but a little uncharacteristic going into the halftime.
Which the fourth quarter, I feel like, is where he gets the majority of his points.
Guys, we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Welcome back. Big time atmosphere going on here. We got the bands playing and the cheering section standing up at both ends. Both teams are well represented, but not only by the student body, but also by the fans in the stands, if you will.
Yeah, packed house. A lot of people standing around Memorial Gym here.
We hope you guys at home are tuned in and enjoying this. We appreciate you watching us tonight.
Yeah, and sorry for technical difficulties that we've had with getting it on Facebook. We've not been able to do that, but we have been able to get it back up.
Well, that's
YouTube streaming.
Minus his head. Our guys over there, we've got some 3 games going live tonight from Hometown 24. And we hope you guys,
two for Hometown 24, and the third one, WYMT. One of our crews over there in the 57th district.
Here we go. We got Combs knocking it down early.
Tying the game up.
Give him 11. It was big for the Doors coming out at the half. Get on the board early.
Kincaid finds himself open.
A rare miss from there. Kincaid and Cottle both rare misses. Defensively, the Dogs stay in their man-to-man.
Yeah, you're not going to see a lot of zones out of either one of these teams.
Great ball handling there. Just rolled out on Combs. That was pretty disheartening.
That one did everything but go in.
Landon Miller tried to get it back in after knocking it out, but he got caught.
Yeah, I'm not sure the ref quite knew what to call there as his back was turned.
Yeah, I don't think he saw it, but that happens sometimes. I've wore the stripes before, and sometimes you try not to, but you're human. Cottle drives back to Osborne. Osborne driving, kicking it back out. Got the ball out just out of Cottle's reach.
Sumner for 3.
Sumner, big time 3. 2 quick baskets by the Doors to take a 3-point lead. Kincaid has it.
2 for Kincaid.
Nice drive through paint.
Sumner from the 3-point line, 47.8% on the season.
He did a great job driving there and dishing to Hacker. Hacker for 2. 35-32. Doors holding a slim 3-point lead.
Yeah, so far, I feel like both players that I felt like would be X factors in this game have both been quiet. They've both scored, but it's been quiet for both of them at this point in the game.
Kincaid looking for Napier on the wing and just missed him.
Yeah, Napier wasn't ready for that bullet of a pass.
This is I think this is a little bit uncharacteristic for the Bulldogs coming out with a couple of quick turnovers here.
Yeah, here in the second half, been the favorite. They have been
Landon Miller knocking down the three.
Another 30-second timeout for Huff.
Timeout.
We'll keep it here.
That's put Hurry Up with their largest lead of the game at 6 points right now.
Yeah. We'll see. Just some big-time shots so far for the Commodores.
They're hitting their shots outside, and that's big for them.
Yeah, three different players at this point in the half.
Coach Huff doing a good job trying to slow down the momentum, trying to disrupt that flow that Perry has going on right now with a quick 30-second timeout.
And I feel like trying to calm his guys down, because as the lead grows, you can become more nervous, which makes that rim seem a little bit smaller.
Oh, yeah. Cottle bringing the ball down, meeting Combs at center court. Over to Johnson, over to Osborne. Napier back to Kincaid. Johnson looking for someone inside.
Johnson not the three-point threat. I'm surprised Sumner's all the way out there on him.
He does it off the glass, though. He is a beast of a rebounding machine.
I think right there is why they're out there, is to hedge those screens that are set by Johnson.
As they've just been taking their time, being very deliberate here. Inside to Cottle. Cottle with an 8-footer. Was up short. You had Napier battling for it.
Commodore fans over there in that corner don't like that call.
Commodore fans didn't like that.
I think they felt like they had a better look at it than the ref they just in, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
Well, I'm assuming they called it off Sumner. He was the only red shirt in the area with Napier.
Kincaid waiting on the call from Coach Huff.
Yeah,
Looks like he wants them to spread out.
I was looking for a number there. Cottle looking to penetrate here. Dishes. Napier to Tucker. Johnson. Tucker with a little hook. Missed just short.
Yeah, Johnson with a strong move there, just come up short.
Hacker to Combs. Combs gets it out. It works it around to Combs. Over to Sumner. This time it's off the rim. Prater was there and
got it stripped.
Kincaid battled it away from him. I love a good physical ball game, and it looks like the refs are continuing to let the kids play. You know? Very well officiated game thus far, for sure.
Not many of those three-point shooters are finding themselves open.
A nice spin move there. I think Cottle thought he was fouled.
Miller going to get the old-fashioned and one opportunity. Foul on Tucker Napier.
That's his first foul.
Team's first of the second half.
Miller will have one shot.
Landon Miller going to the line.
No, we watched that girls game last night. No and ones that I remember throughout the entire game. We've got four, if not five here tonight.
And that Commodore lead swells to 9. There are going to be some tired young men tomorrow. Johnson works hard inside on the baseline. Missed it.
Cottle with the open three.
Johnson working hard for those rebounds. Lost it.
Hacker ahead to Miller.
Out to Miller. Miller for 2. 2 more.
Commodore stretched the lead out to 11.
43-32.
Coach Huff not wanting to call that timeout. He's just giving the
Commodore faithful are all up in arms here. What an environment to be in, guys. The fans, some great ball being played on the court.
Yeah, packed gym, standing room all the way around the top.
Kincaid stepped out, missed the 3.
Looks like
Jump ball.
We got a jump ball.
Possession stays with Hazard.
It's good work in there by Combs and Johnson going at it.
Yeah, those 50-50 balls is a lot of times what these rivalry games come down to.
Into the game for Hazard, number 5, Fullwood, placing Johnson.
Fullwood checking in for the Bulldogs. Going to replace Tucker Johnson. Give him a breather here in the last minute 52 of the third quarter. A little bit of sweat on the ball. Looks like they're going to dry the floor up now as well.
Well, this has been a big quarter for the Doors, and they've hit some big shots.
Big shots, and they've caused some turnovers and some chaos.
Osborne had the ball over to Cottle. Coach Huff calling out the play. Osborne to Fullwood. Fullwood over to Napier.
Yeah, I think that pass was late to Napier as he had Osborne.
Kincaid with a three, another big three.
You give him an inch and he'll take that shot.
Oh yeah, well, that was some points that they desperately needed here.
Miller from the corner,
just off, but you had
Sumner with the putback.
Sumner with the big rebound. Lead swells to 10 now.
Cottle calling a play.
Fullwood sets a screen. I think Cottle was looking for him to roll. Nice move by Cottle there.
Yeah,
15-point shot there.
Hesitation to get Combs up in the air and gets the open shot.
That's his first 2 of the third quarter, guys. They held him to 11 points thus far, guys.
Hazard kind of extending that pressure out. I think Hacker shot that one a little too early.
Hacker was a little excited on that one, I think. He says that's on me, Coach.
Cottle, he's going to take this down to about 6 and then go.
Cottle makes the drive. Oh, nice move. Cottle.
Cuts the lead to 6 there to end the third quarter. Commodores up 45-39. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us.
Come right to the source and get the region's best basketball coverage. HT24 puts you right in the middle of the action, and it's free to watch on Facebook. Watch the state's most exciting basketball right here with HT24.
And we're back, guys. An exciting fourth quarter coming up here as we come down to the end of this one, guys. Here from downtown Hazard at Memorial Gymnasium.
Update right quick from the 55th. Breathitt County 41, Wolfe County 32.
Update from Knott Central and Letcher Girls. Knott is up 27-20. 6 minutes to go in the third.
Sumner open in the corner, in and out.
He's been hitting those shots. Saved it in, but it was to Napier of the Bulldogs getting it to Cottle to bring it up the court.
Dalton Combs Seth Cottle going at it there. Former teammates.
Just short with that one. Got to get the lift from your. Got to squat a little more on that jump to get that ball up. Legs are tired by the.
Yeah, Kincaid's not been out the entire game. He's not had no rest, so
got to get
starting to show late in the game.
Got to get under that jump. Osborne showing some speed there, getting to the ball. It's good effort. Great effort tonight by both these teams. These kids have played their hearts out here so far.
Yeah, outstanding ball game to this point, and we only expect more here in the next 7 minutes.
We wouldn't expect nothing less out of a Prairie Hazard matchup. Sumner with the ball out top.
Playing for that winner side of the bracket in the
Miller
region.
finds a way through, and Kincaid with the block. Over to Osborne, or I'm sorry, that was Cottle.
Kincaid from the logo.
Long three.
I don't think he realized how far out he was.
I think he shot that one from the high school, guys.
Full time out.
Full time out. We'll take a break, guys. Everybody stay with us. We look forward to seeing you back after the break.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinemann Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinemann Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinemann Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinemann Bypass. Call the Heinemann Pharmacy at 785-0513.
Hey Appalachia, we should probably admit this. We're kinda obsessed with you. The mountains, the back roads, the small towns, and the people. We've been everywhere together. At Appalachian Wireless, we built a network just for you, with local people who actually answer the phone. Can you imagine that? So this February, why settle for temporary with a big carrier who doesn't really know you? Go with the one who's loyal, local, and totally in love with Appalachia. Appalachian Wireless. So this connection, it's the real deal. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Final 6:49 here in the fourth of this 54th District Boys Championship game between the Bulldogs and the Commodores.
Commodores leading by 6.
Hacker over to Sumner. Sumner back to Hacker. Gets it to Combs. Combs trying to direct the offense here. Look for Hacker in the corner, over to Sumner. Put the ball down and made a move. Combs looking to drive the baseline. Oh, it was intended for Hacker, but Osborne was there to pick it off. Brings it across court. Over to Cottle. Cottle drives into a host of Commodores. I think it's going to be a foul on number 5, Hacker maybe. He's on the floor. So
Hacker, his seconds. Team first.
Yeah, at this point in the game, you're going to get a heavy dose of Seth Cottle.
Yeah, I think they're looking to try to make some things happen here. Trailing by 6. It's getting physical inside the paint for sure, guys. Cottle misses it, but gets his rebound back, gives it out to Osborne. Johnson battles with Prater inside. Hacker coming down the court. Coach Hoskins saying, slow it down.
Yeah, the clock is their friend at the moment.
5.5 minutes with a 6-point lead. The Doors not looking to do anything drastic here.
Yeah, you don't want to stall your offense, but you want to kill some clock.
Yeah, nothing has been easy to this point. They've been very deliberate with their offense. They come across and they're looking for that extra pass. They've done a great job working the court and setting the spacing, and that was something that Coach Huff had mentioned earlier before the game started that he was kind of concerned about. Big time move there by Combs. Fought hard to get his rebound. He forced a foul inside. Foul's on Napier.
Napier, his second foul. Second, team's first of the fourth quarter. Combs
makes the first one.
Eyeing up that second free throw now.
Nice form.
Second one is good as well.
We got Robinson in for Landon Miller. Miller well-deserved break there. Of course, I didn't know there was any kids still in over here that I had coached in football, but Tyler Robinson is one of those kids.
Robinson, he usually gets the use out of his fouls.
Yeah, Robinson's trying to make sure he makes something happen.
Tegan Couch checking in for Jaden Hacker.
Couch for Hacker. Coach trying to keep some fresh legs here going down the final few minutes of this fourth quarter. Holding an 8-point lead, 47-39.
Looks like they got another wet spot on the floor. They're going to dry up.
Yeah, a lot of perspiration going on inside that arc with those guys, them guys setting screens, and yeah, it's
just leaning their head over and it dripping off their nose onto the floor.
Yeah, like I was talking about, I coached Mr. Robinson in grade school football. Yeah, I know that young man fairly well. Know some of these parents from both these teams, so.
Yeah, Robinson just a junior, I think, if not a sophomore.
Yeah, great kid though.
Yeah, Tyler Robinson, a junior.
That's his second in a hurry. I think that's the football in him coming out.
Well, when they put him in and tell him do not lose your man, he takes that literal and fights through screens and sometimes just gets a little bit more contact.
Cottle working on Combs. Cottle with a 15-footer short. Got Osborne battling inside.
Nice tip away from Combs on the backside.
Yeah, that was a good pickpocket there by the doors. Robinson to Sumner back to Combs. Combs inside to Miller.
Smacked away by Cottle, but Combs gets it back.
I'm sorry, I said Miller. I think that's Couch.
Yeah, Couch, number 14.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Kick ball by Johnson.
Commodore's going to get a set play here under the basket. Hazard ready to jump into a trap at any given time.
I think they called steps on Sumner. That's a good call. He was trying to go before he knew where he was going. So
yeah. Landon Miller and Jaden Hacker come back in for the Commodores. Probably good to go to finish this 3 minutes and 39 seconds out.
Cottle looking to drive. Of course, they're staying on Kincaid, Mr. 3. It's a good look, just off, just fell short. Hazard applying a little bit of pressure now, trying to get some double teams, trying to get some turnovers. But you got Prater with the basket there.
Yeah, got free and got the layup. Nice screen there by Hacker, keeping that offside defense away.
Shots not falling for Kincaid at the moment. The Doors with a big defensive stand. With a 10-point lead and the ball, with the clock moving. Oh, nice extra ball movement there, guys. Nice extra pass.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Bulldogs have not scored in the fourth quarter.
They have not. That is
9 points in the third and nothing so far in the fourth. As the Commodores have stretched it out to a 10-point lead again.
Combs over to Hacker, back to Combs, over to Sumner. Back out to Combs. Working the ball though. Just working the clock inside to Prater.
Hazard trying to overplay on defense, and they're leaving guys open at the basket.
Cottle gets under that one, just overshot. Try it again. Short. Prater with a big time rebound.
Osborne
no foul.
with a toss.
The Prairie fans wanted a foul on that one. Johnson with the foul up top. That'll be 3 on him.
Yeah, it looks like Hazard's going for trying to get into that 5 fouls and have them shooting free throws to slow this game down.
Luke Combs in for Johnson. They lose some on the rebounding edge, but
Commodore fans are excited back here.
Hazard's definitely trying to move to make something happen here defensively.
Still got 1 foul to give before they give up free throws. Looks like they're wanting to be picky on who they're fouling. Seth Cottle will pick up his first foul.
Yep.
Next foul will put the Commodores on the free throw line.
Robinson's back in for the Doors.
Checking in for Jaden Hacker.
Hey, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a season, guys. But now I tell you what, this has been one heck of a ball game. We got 1:30 to see it finished out.
Robinson, an 88.5% free throw shooter on the season. So
there's that foul. Hacker getting ready to come back in for the Doors after the first shot here.
Yeah, probably offense, defense, him and Robinson.
Robinson going to the line. This is the first.
A little bit hard on that first one.
Hacker's coming in for the shooter.
Robinson kind of went forward from that line. Need to stay put this time.
Misses the second. The clock is not Hazard's friend at the moment. Cottle with a nice move inside.
Tough shot there by Cottle. Hazard with a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a full.
Hazard's first timeout of the first full timeout. We'll take a break. Stay with us.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
And we're back as we get ready to send this one into the books here shortly.
Yeah. Find out who's going to be in that winner side of the 14th region bracket, who's going to be on the loser side.
Well, sometimes I will say this: if Hazard doesn't win this game, they will be a very tough loser to face in the first round of the region.
Yeah, well, the region's going to have a lot of tough winners and tough losers to play.
We'll talk about that a little more here at the end of the game, but
we also got to be thinking about that player of the game as well that will be coming here in the next minute 23. Landon Miller fouled by Talon Osborne.
That's Osborne's third.
Osborne's third. Team 6. Landon Miller will have free throws coming up, and he's 83.8% on the season. Commodore's not taking advantage of these free throws.
No, they are enjoying their 10-point lead.
Absolutely. Second one falls.
Big time on the second.
Commodores is one of the better free throw shooting teams in the region, but struggling tonight.
Cottle getting frustrated. Nice hands in there by Prater, knocking that one away.
Off Cottle's foot. Jaden Hacker inbound it. Gets it ahead to Prater.
Prater looking to get it across court to Sumner. Sumner back out to Combs.
They felt like they committed the foul a couple of times.
On the Commodores, the Bulldogs, correction.
Tucker Napier, number 10.
Tucker Napier
picks up his third.
And Combs will go to the line to shoot 2.
He's hit two here in this quarter already. Give him a third.
Second free throw up and good as well.
One minute.
1 minute left in this one. Kincaid from way downtown off the rim. Prater with a big rebound. Looks like we're going to get number 11, Luke Combs. Going to send Prater to the line. This will be his first free throw attempt.
Quick update from the 55th as Wolf County has come back at the end of the third to take the lead by 2. Wow. To go into the fourth quarter.
Wow, big time game going on there as well. Prater misses the front end of the first one. Knox County girls up 37-31 over Letcher Central. From over in the
second free throw up and good by Prater.
From over in the 53rd. 14-point lead by the Doors. Cottle trying to make some changes about that.
Yeah, good from 3. Cuts the lead to 11. Casey Huff takes a full
timeout. We'll take a break, but join us momentarily for the finish of this one.
No one likes an uninvited guest, especially when that guest is a potentially dangerous pest. So call Bluegrass Pest Management and let the pros take care of your problem. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Hindman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bed bugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management.
In Kentucky, we understand what matters: family, friends, community. But sometimes we hurt. At Mountain Comprehensive Care Center, we believe in hope, and Mountain's behavioral health professionals want to be there for you every step of the way. Together, we can overcome the challenges of depression, PTSD, addiction, and so much more. With behavioral health centers throughout Kentucky, your story of recovery begins at Mountain Comprehensive Care Center.
And we're back for the finish of this one here from Memorial Gymnasium. Comes into Prater. Prater gets fouled by Cottle. That'll be Cottle's second.
Prater will go to the line.
Prater to the line. He's one of one.
Yeah, Prater is 75.4% on the season from the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. Dribbles it, eyes the rim, lets her go, and knocks down the second one. Hazard down by 13. Cottle lets it fly. Stays Hazard ball. Kincaid throwed up a desperation 3 there. Osborne looking for a 3. Good tie up.
Prater and Combs.
Good tie up inside. Ball stays with the Bulldogs.
Seth Cottle set to inbound it. Another 3-point basket by Cottle. It's like a 30-second timeout for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. We'll keep it here.
Timeout, Hazard, 30 seconds.
Guys,
their final timeout.
Big, exciting. We got 30 seconds left, I think it was, the give or
About
take.
22.
Give or take. coming down to the finish of this one. Big time game by the Doors. We're looking for an exciting finish, guys. Of course, I'm kind of surprised by the 10-point swing. The Doors, I think, lost by 10 the first time, lost by 6 the second time. Swung that to 10 here on Hazard's home floor.
Yeah.
It shows the progress and improvement that Coach Hoskins has made with this team all the way through.
Yeah, Hoskins, such a good tournament coach. He gets it seems like he gets so much more out of his players during tournament play.
And of course, Coach Huff does an excellent job for the Bulldogs as well. Kincaid with a foul here down the stretch. That's his first.
Landon Miller going to go to the line for 2 more.
Makes the first one, increasing that lead to 11. It's been a hard-fought ball game, and Hazard just didn't hit any shots. They've got 8 points in this fourth quarter, 17 for the whole entire second half.
Yeah, Commodores just really good job defensively, but also Hazard just having a tough time getting shots to fall. Not sure if it's legs, if it's the defense of the Commodores, or just a combination of both.
I think it's a combination of that and the emotions of playing their final game at home for the seniors.
Yeah.
And that'll do it, guys. I'll tell you what, been an exciting game. We'll be right back and we'll wrap this up. Tune us back in.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome back. Been an exciting night of ball here, Jeremiah. I want to thank you for coming in.
What an excellent game it has been.
Excellent game. We want to go ahead and say right now, our Alice Lloyd College Player of the Game goes to Mr. Nick Prater.
Yeah, Nick Prater, consistent on offense, but had some big blocks, especially against Cottle, that kept him from scoring his average.
Yeah, it was an excellent game played by Mr. Prater.
Yeah. As Perry County Central is going to claim the 54th District Championship over the Hazard Bulldogs, 59-47. Quick update over in Breathitt County. Wolfe County leading by 1 over Breathitt County, 53-52. As both of those teams will make it to the region. We now know the Commodores are going to be one of those on the winner side of the bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 54th District Tournament.
Yeah, going into the 14th Regional Tournament, we've got the 56th District representatives, Powell County and Lee County. Not sure who the winners and losers will be yet in these other games. 55th District got Wolfe County and Breathitt County. You also got, of course, we know the winner is Prairie Central coming out of the 54th with Hazard. And then you got Knott County Central and Letcher.
That won't play till tomorrow.
All three, three of the games were tonight and one's tomorrow. So we'll find those out.
26 Primary Care Center.
Look like I was trying to get some stats together here for us right quick.
They're getting ready to announce some all tournament players here in a moment. Powell County probably the favorite down there in the 56th district.
Team from Buckhorn.
Also,
Jacob Neese.
Very tough regional team there. Had all tournament player Jacob Neese from Buckhorn they announced.
All right, guys. Looks like I've got, and I may have these off, Talon Osborne for Hazard. We're going to go through them real quick. Talon Osborne had 6 points, all coming in the first half. We had Seth Cottle reaching his average down the stretch, making 21. Kincaid had 14, and Tugger Johnson had 5. For the Perry Central Commodores, we had Dalton Combs with 15, Jaden Hacker with 6, Landon Miller with 11, Teagan Couch with 3, Mason Sumner with 11, and Nick Prater with 13.
Yeah, so Dalton Combs kind of right at his average. His average has been 17 on the season. Prater, of course, only been averaging 9, but they got 13 out of him as he was him and Hacker. Well, Hacker was the one I thought would be the X factor. What do you have again, Hacker?
From Perry Central, Mason Sumner.
Hacker had 6.
Hacker just had 6, and Osborne had 6. So both those guys kind of leveled each other out from what I chose there early in the game.
What hurt Hazard, I think, coming down was the second half, only managing to score,
9 points in the third,
and 8 in the fourth.
8 in the fourth.
So that's really hats off to Prairie Central's defense. Coach Hoskins did an excellent job having his guys prepared for
all of Hazard's scoring in the second half was Seth Cottle and Trace Kincaid. As Commodores, they had 5 players that scored in the second half. So it was much more balanced.
Much more balanced. Well, quick update from over in the 53rd as Knott Central leading with 2 minutes to go over Letcher, 40-35.
Dalton Combs, MVP of the 54th district.
Well deserved by that young man.
Nick Prater, Mason Sumner, Seth Cottle, Trace Kincaid all making the all-tournament team.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time.
We'll wrap this up, and I'd like to say thank you for everyone out there that's listening, that tuned in. We appreciate you very much. For everybody back at the station and everybody here that worked, for Jeremiah, Melton and myself, I'm Tim Sloan. We appreciate you turning in. Thank you so much for watching Hometown 24.
Board members, Michael Sims.
Brought to you by Double Quick, Keisha Caldwell Bankruptcy Express, Hometown Pharmacy in Hazard, Mountain Health Alliance, TPBT Bancorp, Primary Care Centers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Whitesburg,